Shalom Akim. First off, we're going to start by saying all praise goes to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahushua, Ba'Hashem, Kakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone who taught us this truthful well. Salutations go out to the Akim out there, push this word with sincerity and honesty. The hopeful elect, Lord will be part of that number. The brother Kara Allah with me.
Kassad.
And through the spirit, really to a quick lesson before we head to camp. I want to go into Esau and how he can't abide by the laws of the Bible. All right. And actually, the name of this lesson is going to be Jacob's errant brother Esau. All right, which the word errant, it says errant, erring or straying from the proper course or standards. Which that standard is what? The Holy Bible. All right, that's that proper course. So you get that in Genesis.
This is Genesis 4:3. It says, and in process of time, it came to pass that Cain brought of the fruit of the ground an offering unto Yahweh.
Right, Cain, which we know Cain is the so-called white man, or Esau. All right, or I should say Esau is Cain in the reincarnation. All right, in the spirit. All right.
Mm-hmm. It says, and Abel, he also brought of the firstlings of his flock, and of the fat thereof. And Yahweh had respect unto Abel and to his offering.
Right, and Abel is Jacob, or Jacob is Abel in the reincarnation. All right, and even back then, although the laws weren't written down, the laws were known through the spirit. The laws were known. All right, when you give a sacrifice, you're supposed to give it with meat. Okay, not with fruits. Esau or Cain rather knew that. Cain knew that back then, and still he chose to bring fruits as a sacrifice instead of meat. All right, because the so-called white man is incapable of following the law, statutes, and commandments. That was on that, right? Oh no, it's a little more. Read a little more.
Yeah. It says, but unto Cain and to his offering he had not respect. And Cain was very wroth, and his countenance fell. It says, and the Lord said unto Cain, why art thou wroth?
Yeah, why you so upset? Why you mad? You went off, Cain. That's what the Lord is saying. Right?
Mm-hmm. It says, if thou doest well, shalt thou not be accepted? And if thou doest not well, sin lieth at the door. And unto thee shall be his desire, and thou shalt rule over him.
And that's right, man. That's basically the point. You know? All right. So read that part again.
The last part.
Yeah.
It says, and if thou doest well, shalt thou not be accepted? And if thou doest not well, sin lieth at the door.
That's right, man. Okay. So if you do well, if you follow the laws, then Yahweh, Ba'Hashem Yahushua is gonna sup with you. Okay. But Esau, which that's his lot, or Cain at that time, is incapable of doing, well or righteously.
It says
There's no more. You gonna jump to the next one?
Okay.
No.
This is Genesis 25 verse 31. It says, and Jacob sod, Genesis 25 and 29. And Jacob sod pottage, and Esau came from the field, and he was faint. And Esau said to Jacob, feed me, I pray thee, with that same red pottage.
Yeah, that's right, man, because Esau was a hunter. Esau was man in the field. So he came from the field hungry, and he said, feed me that same red pottage, which Jacob was making something but the meat wasn't fully done. It wasn't cooked yet. All right, and Esau said, you know what, just give it to me like that. And that's going off, man. You're not, first of all, you ain't supposed to be eating blood.
Yeah.
That's right. And you know what I'm saying?
Nah.
Yeah, eating blood and raw meat. Okay? But Esau, I'm mentioning throughout the lesson, he can't follow those statute commands according to the Bible.
If I may say too,
Yep.
and that's how we know it's you, so-called white man, because how do these so-called white people like their food? They like it not cooked fully through. You know, they don't like their steak well done. They don't like their burgers well done. They like a little bit of rawness in it. Let me read on. It says, it says, feed me, I pray thee, with that same red pottage, for I am faint. Therefore his name called Edom.
Yeah, therefore his name called Edom. Edom means red, right? So and that's and if you read on, that's also how Jacob was able to receive that birthright. You know, so ultimately, all the things that Esau is mad, or the so-called white man is mad at Jacob about, he caused it on himself. All right, going back to Cain and Abel, you brought the fruits for a sacrifice, and now you mad at Jacob. You mad at Abel because Abel brought the meat. You brought that on yourself. Now you mad that Jacob took your birthright, and all you had to do was have some integrity, man, and follow the law, statute, commandments, and you wouldn't be in that predicament. You know, so ultimately, it's all your fault. Which you see a lot, but it's all your fault that you're in that in the and you're receiving the short end of the stick.
Gun. It says, and Jacob said, sell me this day thy birthright. And Esau said, behold, I am at the point to die, and what profit shall this birthright do to me?
Yeah, because how you have a birthright if you're dead? You know, so Jacob is Jacob today. Jacob is the forefather of the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, the true Israelites according to the Bible. All right, and we received that birthright. All right, we received that birthright, and then our brother Esau, our errant brother Esau, okay, he got the short end of the stick, man. Isaac said, all right, man, you need a blessing. All right, here, that's your blessing, but it's momentarily, right?
It says, and Jacob said, swear to me this day, and he sware unto him, and he sold his birthright unto Jacob.
Right, and now we have that birthright, man, which that birthright is going into the kingdom. All right, rulership, dominion. All right. That was on that.
Con.
Now, you got something else you want to get real quick?
You wanted Psalms 58.
Yeah, you get that.
This is Psalms 58, verse 3. The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies.
Right. So Cain, Esau, all right, those are the forefathers of the so-called white man today. All right, which he goes by I'm white, I'm Caucasian, but your nationality is you an Edomite. All right, you come from Edom. Okay, and that's how we know that you're Edom. All right, that you're the wicked, because you go astray as soon as you be born. All right, now I'm not Esau. Who's Esau? I'm a Jew. I'm Jewish. All right, you make up all these lies and put your image up as the one people even call Jesus Christ, and in actuality, you Esau, man. You the wicked. You go astray, right? There's a little more.
I got one more.
Okay.
This is Romans 9 and 21. Have not the power over the clay of the same lump to make one vessel unto honor and another unto dishonor.
So that potter is Yahweh Shai, or Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Okay? And that clay are the people. Okay? And the Lord said he made one vessel unto honor, which that one vessel unto honor is talking about Israel. All right? Israel, man. Jacob. And that vessel unto dishonor is going to the so-called white man today. His true nationality is what? He's an Edomite, all right? He comes from, his forefather is Esau. Edom, right? So that vessel unto honor, because why? We have the law, statutes, and commandments and we waking back up to that knowledge, that wisdom, you know. And as a whole, we'll all, even the 2/3, one that's gonna be destroyed on this side, we'll all have that knowledge in the kingdom. But Esau will never have it. Even in the kingdom, he'll never have it. All right, we have to beating this man constantly in the kingdom until he's burnt up. That's more than that was it.
That was the point.
Can you get the script where it's said spirit in him is not upright?
Oh yeah. Come,
Yeah,
I'll get that for you.
Get that, and we can end it on that. You know, because Esau just can't get it. All right, that's why he's trying to chip the whole world. The scripture says what? You ain't supposed to put any markings in your flesh. Here it is. He's trying to be a so-called God on earth, or be like the Most High on earth, and he's doing wickedness. All right. Well,
Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 4. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him.
Right? It's not upright in him, man. All right, because he's the wicked. You know. He cannot do righteously. All right. Yeah, we pitted against Esau. You know, it's gonna be Jake versus Esau forever until America is destroyed. Until Yahweh shall come deliver his elect.